My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Libras. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I'm going to offer these 2 beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for y'all for supporting my channel and myself. I love you guys incredibly, and thank you so much for your love and devotion towards me. This 5-card love reading includes that the first card represents you, the second the other person, the third the relationship, fourth the past, fifth the future. Then I'm going to draw a Vampire Oracle for you, then a Favoli, but let me introduce you to this new French tarot deck, Le Tarot Interdit Vampiria. So I'm going to draw one special card from this deck. So anyway, let's get started with card number 1, which is you. Ace of Skulls. You're a beautiful new beginning, but you also have so much to offer. So I feel like, for the ones who are currently in a relationship, you have so much love, passion, and romance to offer in this connection. But even for the ones who are single, I feel like that the same story applies, but yet you still haven't found the other person to accept or reciprocate or whatever may be the reason for that. But you are definitely, a new beginning for somebody as well. Also, somebody who probably offers so much abundance, love, support, maybe material possessions. Maybe you love giving chocolates, flowers, all kinds of trinkets and baubles to whoever, you're courting or whoever, you're in love with and stuff like that. But I'm just, this is kind of like almost a fulfillment card. It's kind of, it's like the 9 of Pentacles is kind of like a fulfillment, or even the 9 of Cups. But I feel like this new beautiful big pentacle is very, beautiful because it's so grand and it has so much to offer. So yeah, I love this card. Even though you are an air sign, you could have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo somewhere in your star chart, but I just feel like this is a very beautiful card. Other person. High Priestess. Okay, water sign. You could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this person has so much intelligence to offer. Okay, so for the ones in a relationship, it looks like this person, it doesn't per se have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this person is just very loving, caring, nurturing, supportive, but this person is also highly intelligent because this High Priestess, has her upper book of knowledge, the most grandest of all kind of knowledge, maybe from experience, perceptions, senses, whatever it may be. But either way, it just looks incredibly, promising and stuff like that. Now, for the ones who are still single, the High Priestess could also be your intuition, your senses, your knowledge, your love, your passion, your, compassion anyway. But it just looks like that you're a very caring, loving person. And, hopefully you might find Mr. or Mrs. Right someday soon, but can't say when or how, of course. Only time will tell. And then it's also about putting time and effort into, getting out into the dating phase and stuff like that. But either way, beautiful relationship. Lord of Scepters. Okay, the King of Wands. Okay, fiery Leo energy. Yeah. Okay, well, the thing is, if you're already in a very beautiful, passionate connection, the King of Wands, shows how strong, bold, courageous, passionate, fiery you are. You could also have Leo somewhere in your star chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The only thing we're missing are any of the air cards. Maybe they might come. But either way, for the ones who are single, it looks like that you're a very passionate and very strong, bold, courageous individual. Maybe that's, why you could be somebody's new beginning as well, because maybe, some person is also out in the dating market who also wants to try to find somebody who also matches their, connection. And so, it's like if you come across as this very courageous man, woman, whoever, you are, stuff like that, you can draw so much, so many humans and stuff like that, especially, when you have so much intelligence to provide, that's also a sense of security. But knowledge is, of course, power. And if, somebody craves being with a powerful individual, I do see power coming from you. The past, Hangman. Okay, you could have either been with a Pisces or... The thing is, it's like, I feel like that this applies to both the ones who are single or the ones who are single before relationships. Is you did a lot of introspection, you did a lot of self-reflection, you kind of, already kind of maybe, thought about, any kind of romance or relationships. Maybe you were asking your parents, your siblings, any other, extended family out there about relationships and stuff like that. Because the Hangman is all about, definitely, thinking and pondering, and also, just, sort of, laying out this kind of like a general idea on how you're going to find this Mr. or Mrs. Right. But either way, because the thing is, it's like, well, And yeah, you could have also been, receiving or gaining so much knowledge and experience in the past as well, which is why you come across as being this very intelligent individual. And then, that's what, you're going to be somebody's new beginning because you come across as very bold, courageous, and strong-willed. Let's look at the future. The Fool, you could end up with maybe an Aquarius, but the Fool is kind of like a leap of faith kind of situation. It's like you could be entering into this new phase, which is kind of like a 50-50 chance whether or not it'll work out, because maybe, you have somebody who is drawn towards you and is actually saying, actually, Libra, man, woman, whoever it is, it's like I'm intrigued and also attracted by this individual. So, the other person could also be taking a leap of faith themselves. But the thing is, with any kind of choices or chances in this world, there's always that, okay, if it's a good experience, it's a good experience. But if it's a negative experience, stuff like that, you do have the High Priestess as your beautiful book of knowledge individual. And also, from past, experiences where you could pretty much just think, okay, how can we make sure that this leap of faith is going to be successful this time? Wow. And for the ones who are actually, in a current beautiful, strong, relationship, it looks like that you're going to be adding more, just adding more flair and excitement to this connection, because the Fool is also about taking a leap of faith. Are you guys going to do more traveling? Are you guys going to be adding more adventures and excitement in your romance life of whatever it may be? But either way, it's about taking a chance. Okay, let's see what Oracle has. Of course, Oracle. Come on now. Eternal youth, energy, newness, and vitality. Okay, so what I see here, you could be somebody who's in the music and arts and stuff like that, but you have this energy that draws other humans towards you. This newness, just like the Ace of Pentacles, and vitality, I mean, just to be, to be offering so much intelligence, so much passion, so much anything and stuff like that. So the thing is, I feel like that this applies more for the single Libras in this world that are going to be heading out towards this world and stuff like that. But you are definitely this new shiny, toy and stuff like that. I'm not saying you are a toy, but you are just, somebody that, somebody is just so drawn towards, and yeah, you just have this newness about you. Yeah. I mean, again, you could work, somewhere in the music or wherever it may be, but I just sense that, you're just a very, beautiful, eternal youth individual as well. Okay. Let's see what Favole has. Ah, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of, actually, this is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yes, this is the second Ace of Pentacles. No, sorry about that. No, this is the Ace of Swords. Sorry about that, because butterflies are air and flowers were earth. Again, apologies for that, but this is the Ace of Swords. You're putting time and effort into something, or somebody's going to be putting time and effort into reaching you as well. So, we'll be prepared to be courted or to be entering into this courtship phase. But if you're the one who's also already in a current, beautiful, grounded, stable relationship, it already looks like, there's going to be more time and action taking place, because that's what also, the Fool's about, is taking this leap of faith and chance, wanting to add more excitement, more daring adventures together and stuff like that. So, but either way, this is about putting time and effort into this connection. So it looks like, you are a very beautiful individual. People are really drawn towards you because of your passion, your intelligence, your caring, loving, and supportive nature and stuff. So, but either way, yep, the Ace of Swords for you. Okay, now let's see what our new French vampire deck has. Le Monde, the world. Okay. Yep, you're going to be entering out into this world. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, you could end up with maybe an Aquarius. I mean, you did get the Fool, or you could end up with maybe a Leo, or maybe a Scorpio or Taurus, but I do see you entering into this very beautiful world someday. Can't say when or how. Only time will tell, and it's also about you putting time and effort on wanting to actually get out into this world and actually, just join the dating phase or market, whatever it may be. So, wow. So beautiful. I just love this reading for my beloved Libras. Okay. Well, for my beautiful Libras, I'm going to have to leave it at this. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between sorry, general and love for now. But I'm also open for, personal reading. So if anybody wants to have a personal reading, please feel free to join. Or no, not even, well, first you'll also have to join, but also post in the discussion box that you want one. And then I'll respond to you with my email and stuff like that. But either way, I just want to wish you all the best of luck. Enjoy this beautiful journey and process of any kind of adventures, more passion, more flair, whatever it may be. But I just think everything is just going to work out no matter what. But I want to wish you all the best of luck no matter what either. So I love you guys.